Hey everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're gonna cover the top 10 best US presidents in history. Yeah, that's gonna be only my opinion, so mind that. And correct me in the comments if you want to, because I don't know the United States of America's history that good. Maybe I missed somebody, maybe not. And yeah. Moving on to number 10, we have James A. Garfield. James A. Garfield was responsible for Medicare and many other good stuff about health. And yeah, and he was shot very quickly, and he did many good things at that time. Okay, at number 9 we have Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan was rebuilding relations with the Soviet Union, and because of him the Cold War ended. And yeah, imagine if it was still going to this day. And yeah, he was a pretty good president. He did make no wars at all, but he was still making fun a bit of the Soviet Union. You can find videos of him making fun of the Soviet Union by telling jokes about it. At number 8 we have Grover Cleveland. Grover Cleveland was also acting for Medicare, and he was establishing the war against Native Americans because he gave money to them by selling their homes, so they get homes. I don't know how to say it, but it's very hard to say how he did it. But anyways, let's go to number 7. On number 7 we have James Manroe. James Manroe was the last and 5th founding father of the United States of America. He freed Florida from the Spanish Empire, from Mexico, and he was a great president. He was fighting against Napoleon in the Atlantic. No, he didn't. And yeah, he wasn't exporting anymore. Yeah, okay. That's already bad stuff about him, but, well, a bit bad, but he did no wars, and he was a pretty great president, for sure. Okay, next up we have John Adams. John Adams was fighting against Napoleon in the Atlantic, in the Indian Ocean, and in the Pacific, I guess. And yeah, he was the 2nd founding father of the United States of America, and John Adams did no wars and stuff like that. He was a pretty good president, and yeah, there was only the quasi-war, but that was an okay war, and yeah, I think that's pretty good. He was exporting stuff to the United Kingdom to take down France. And next up we have Theodore Roosevelt. Theodore Roosevelt won the Nobel World War. What is with me going on today? Nobel World Peace Prize for rebuilding relations between Russia and Japan. So Japan Japan will stop fighting against the Soviet Union, and he did that, and that was pretty good. Against the Russian Empire, yeah, and that was pretty good. Well, yeah, and he did many records, built parks for people to have good terms, and yeah. Next up we have Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson was the 3rd founding father of the United States of America. Thomas Jefferson doubled the size of the United States of America by making a deal with Napoleon, and yeah, he made a war against barbarians, or were the barbarians who attacked the United States of America? I don't remember, but yeah, he was a pretty good president. And yeah, he was against pirates, and well, he had 600 slaves, but he still didn't let slaves to go to the United States of America. Okay, next up we have Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln is always considered to be the greatest president of the United States of America. Abraham Lincoln, he started the American Civil War that, freed slaves to not be slaves. So they have rights and can live very good. Yeah. He was against black slavery, he stopped it, and that was pretty good. Well, 600,000 people died, what was the bloodiest war in American history, but still, it was a great war in my opinion, and yeah. Next up, we have John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy was rebuilding relations between the Soviet Union and the United States of America. He almost stopped the Cold War, almost stopped the Vietnamese War, and John F. Kennedy, did many great things. I think he would have gotten as good as FDR Franklin Delano Roosevelt, if he would be a bit longer president, and yeah, he was a pretty great president. Without a doubt, you can consider him a good president, and yeah. What do I have to say about him? Again, yeah, he was a bit bad at the beginning, but was getting better as he was getting older in his presidency, and yeah. Next up, we have some honorable mentions. I forgot who that is. That's pretty embarrassing right now in this video. But he was before Jimmy Carter, and yeah. Chester A. Arthur and William Henry Harrison. And the number one is, some people have guessed it when they saw Abraham Lincoln on number 3, and it's Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Yeah, Franklin Delano Roosevelt is, in my opinion, the greatest U.S. president of all time, because he made the United States of America into a superpower, and yeah, he didn't make any wars. He wanted to stay out of wars with other countries, and yeah, he wanted to stay out. Yeah, I already said it. And yeah, he only declared war on Japan when Japan attacked Pearl Harbor. And yeah, he was a great person. He was a good ally of the Soviet Union and China and the United Kingdom. And yeah, he was a pretty cool president. He did many great things. He helped the United States of America to come out of the Great Depression that was caused by Calvin Coolidge, I guess. And then came that other president who was a double failure, and then Franklin Delano Roosevelt improved it. And yeah, and I think that this is it. This is it. That this is it for today's video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Like the video if you enjoyed. Please let me know your opinion in the comments. And yeah, please let me know if I did some mistakes. And yeah, and I think that this is it for this video. Bye.